Alicia Haskett here, the owner of O Experience Boudoir Photography out of Maryland, as well as Boudoir for Black Women. One of the things that a lot of clients do not realize before they come in for their boudoir experience is how much work it actually takes to pose. And when I say pose, I mean to arch your back, to make sure that your head is straight but not too straight and out to the side. There are so many different poses and ways that your body will be moving that it can hurt at the end of the day. I mean, not hurt, but it could be a little bit of a discomfort. So what I want to take you through today is a series of stretches that will help you prepare before your boudoir experience. So we're going to start with something really, really simple. And again, all of these can be modified, especially if you have any mobility issues. All you need is your body, and that's it. We're going to start first with our shoulders. This is something that a lot of my beauties have trouble with because naturally we tend to do this. I know I do, especially when I'm sitting at the computer, I'm editing, doing anything on social media, my phone is here and I'm tapping and I'm like this. So we really want to work on our neck, our head, and our shoulders. The first thing that we're going to do is just make sure that our shoulders are loose. So we are going to start with rolling our shoulders back, and then we're going to switch it and do the reverse and do forward. So we want to sit straight up just like this, and we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want to switch positions and go forward. Again, 1, and you want to make them as big as you possibly can, right? Big. So your shoulders should be moving up to your ears. And let's try that again. We're going to go backwards. Again, my shoulders are moving up to my ears. And you can inhale if you want to. And release as you let go. Then we're going to reverse. And again, shoulders up to my ears. Feel a little bit looser now. Next, we're going to work on this part. Now, I know, like I said, I am always on my phone, on my tablet, and my neck is like this. So I definitely feel that tension right in this area of my neck. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your opposite hand. So I'm going to use my right hand and put it right where my shoulder is. And then I'm just going to tilt my neck back just like this, right? And then you should feel that stretch right in this part of your body. So we're going to just take it, and I'm going to set my timer for 30 seconds. And as we do this, what I want you to do is just make sure that as you're doing this pose, that your neck stays out, just like this. And again, you should feel it right here. So taking my opposite hand, just putting it right here on my shoulder, and I'm just going to lean back a little bit with my neck, and you should feel that there. So I'm going to set my timer for 30 seconds, and hand is here, and just leaning back just like that and to the side. And you should really feel that right in here. You don't want to do this. You just want to relax your body, but you still want to feel that stretch. This is really, really good. I know I learned this when I was in physical therapy, because sitting at the computer took way too much out of me and my body just felt wrong. So this was one of the poses that we did, one of the stretches that we did, and it really helped to make sure that I wasn't always having my shoulders to my ears every day. Just like that. All right, and we're going to take that hand down. We're going to switch sides. So again, taking the opposite hand, putting it on the opposite shoulder. So now I have my left hand on my right shoulder, and I'm going to start my timer. And again, you're just I feel that so deep right here, right? So just putting it just like that. I'm going to start my timer. And again, you're just stretching this part of your neck. This is good, especially, like I said, if you are a constant texter, always at your computer, and you just want to get that deep stretch in. This is excellent for that. and just take a few deep breaths. Again, you don't want your ears to be, your neck and your ears to be, and your shoulder to be together. You just want to stretch it out just like this. The next pose that I love to do, I don't know why I keep saying poses, because I'm just so used to posing and showing you all different poses. But the next thing that I always try to tell my beauties to do is to stretch and rotate your wrist. So the only thing you're going to do is just put your hands up, and you're just going to rotate just like this. Every part of your body is involved in posing. Every part of your body, from your top of your head to the bottom of your feet, especially your hands. So you just want to roll them. Now let's go the opposite direction. And again, this is a great way, if you're a texter, if you're on the computer, to just work that out. There we go. There we go. You can even do this if you want to, instead of putting your hands out. Take your hand, palm side out, and you just want to take your hand just like this, and you just want to stretch back. You don't want to go all the way back unless you are able to do so, but you just want to stretch that hand just like that. You should really feel that in your fingers. Okay, and then we're going to shake that out a little bit and do the opposite hand. So again, I'm putting my palm forward, and then just taking my fingertips are touching, and I'm just stretching that back. I know for me, my right hand is where I usually use my phone to text, especially for me, Android user. So my texting is just doing this instead of doing this. So this thumb and this hand is usually the one that is always in a little bit of pain, and I have to stretch it out. All right. Put your hand out just like this. You want to bend that elbow, right? Hand extended in front of me, and then I'm going to bend my elbow, and then I'm going to take it and try to touch the opposite shoulder blade. So again, extend your hand forward, bend that elbow, and then just pull it up. And I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. And I just want to have that shoulder, I want to touch the opposite shoulder blade, just like that. This is good because you're going to be stretching all of this right here up into here. So you just want to have it just like that. If you want, you can take the opposite hand and put it onto the elbow and get a deeper stretch just like that. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. And you should be feeling that. It should feel good. Anything that feels pain, if you're feeling pain, you just want to stop and try something else. Just like that. And then I'm going to bring my hands down. Again, opposite hand. So I'm taking my right hand, just bending my elbow towards me. And I'm taking that and I'm putting my hand again on the opposite shoulder. And then I'm going to take this hand and just push. Pushing down, just like this. You're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. And you should, again, be feeling that stretch. We just want to get our body warmed up. That's all we want to do. Stretch all of that out. Because, again, in Boudoir, you are using your entire body. So you want to feel loose. You want your body to be warm, your muscles to be warm. So you want to stretch before you get into the studio space. Next thing that I want to show you is something that I love to do, which is just hugging my body as tight as I can. And you're just hugging your body as tight as you can, just like that. Just hold yourself. Give yourself a big, great big bear hug. Just like that. And then when you release, you want to bring your hands back as far as they can go, right? And then you want to bring it back in. You could do the opposite hand. So I can put, if I have my left here first, I can switch it and then do my right. And you just want to give yourself a great big hug and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then release and take your hands out as far as they go. You want to push your chest forward. Push it out, push it out, push it out. I'm going to do about 2 more of these. And squeeze, 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 just like that. And then bring it out again as far as you are able to go. Opposite hand, squeeze, 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 just like that. And then push it out. There we go, there we go, there we go. And now we want to roll our shoulders again because we did a lot here. So we're going to go backwards first. Again, you want to try to get your shoulders up to your ears. Just like that. There we go. And then we want to roll them forward. Just like that. And again, all we want to do is get our body warmed up. We don't want to do anything that would cause us any discomfort. We just want to get our body warmed up to get into posing. There we go. And you just want to bring your shoulders out and in, hands out and in. There we go. And I know right now I'm feeling a little bit looser. I hope that you are as well. I'm going to be doing some other videos, especially with using the floor to stretch your body out, your legs. But I hope that this helped with your neck and with your shoulders. And I look forward to showing you the next stretching that I have for you.